Chung.
Wait. Hi, Hazel, please introduce yourself.
Okay, I'm Hazel Chung. I'm in Ellicott City, Maryland. I probably am the oldest one still alive in in Shiatsu. I met Ken. Ken, how long? I don't know, 40 years ago, maybe.
It was about 30 years ago.
Remember you, and what a wonderful meeting and rejoining this is. So happy that we can do this. Thank you.
Thank you, Hazel. I feel your spirit is going to Ken, and Ken is carrying the Shiatsu spirit and sharing so many people with the yoga community, qigong, and everybody. I am so grateful to you and Ken.
Well, you cannot stop the energy.
Exactly.
It's circular. And once you have been touched by it, there's no way you can stop it. If the heart is open, right?
Yes, it's contagious.
Mm.
Yes. This is such a great day for everybody. And Hazel, thank you for representing Shiatsu. I feel such a peace. Today is my uncle's birthday, June 11th, and 11th day, number 11 for our gathering. And I am so honored to have Ken and honored to have people from Italy, Poland, and Brooklyn, and so many different places.
Well, may I share something with you, Kamiko? 11 is my lucky number. Every time or whenever, that number pops up on the iPhone, on the clock. Isn't it also Ohashi Sensei's birthday?
Yes.
June 11th.
Yes.
So I thought, you chose this time, June 11th at 11 a.m. is a very auspicious time. I'm extremely touched by this. And Ken, that you've come back into my life, this is beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. So today's presenter is Ken Nelson, and he's going to talk about methods of self-care. And this topic is very, very important. Hazel is showing the way, and Ken's also showing the way. I hope everybody be inspired by Ken's sharing and continue to take care of yourself and others. Let's start. I'm gonna share the screen. Let's see. Okay. And Virginia is here. She's gonna back me up if anything happens. All right.
And excuse me, if you will have any questions that you would like to ask, you can do it by yourself or you can write in the chat. I will read the questions. And please, everyone, remember to mute yourselves. That will help.
So again, today is June 11th, number 11, with Ken's presentation, method of self-care. And what is method of healthcare? He's gonna talk about sounding, chanting, meditation, doing, self-massage, easy qigong movements, and there's so many others, so many other methods. If you open your eyes, if you open your heart, it will all be helpful to you. And let's reflect ourselves. Let's feel our yin-yang energy. Is it balanced or is it off-balanced? Balance is the key essence of Shiatsu practice. And let's put the both hands together, receiving hand, giving hand together, and let's meditate. I'm gonna read the chanting 3 bars. ナムシンニョイニョと尊きみ仏を念じ立て祭る残儀残下六根在所滅亡煩悩滅上言書オンサラバタタギャタ花マのキャロミ。And here's Ken. He's here with us. Please take it from here, Ken.
So thank you so much, Kumiko-san, for inviting me. I'm delighted to be here with the Five Lights and with my first teacher of Shiatsu was Hazel in Ellicott City. And I'm so grateful for those many. Well, I studied with you for several years, and actually, you know, it was really how I got my start in a new direction in my life. And I'm so grateful for that impetus to start out on a journey of healing for myself and helping others to heal as well. So you gave me so much, and I'm so grateful. Thank you, Hazel. You know, it's interesting because I got into Shiatsu because someone gave me a free Shiatsu massage. And do you know who it was? It was Richard Martin who gave me this. And when I felt this, I said, oh my God, I have to learn this, you know? And so it set me on my path. And I studied for several years and I graduated from Ohashi Sensei's studio in New York City. It was 25 years ago. And I'm so grateful for Ohashi Sensei and everything. There were so many teachers that I can't recall right now, but they were such amazing human beings. And I'm sure you found those teachers like Hazel and Kumiko-san and others that have really given us models of how to be in the world and how to help others heal. So with great gratitude, I thought I would begin just saying that there are many, many ways of self-care. And in fact, does anybody lead a very full, busy life? Anybody there? You know, most of us are just doing a little bit too much in our lives. So emptying out sometimes and slowing down and taking a big breath in and a long breath out can help so much in just being here. And I've learned that so well from the teachers that I had, the simple presence, the way of being. So I thought I would begin today with a chant. This one's from the yoga tradition, because after I left Ohashi Sensei Studio, I went to Kripalu and Kripalu Yoga Center in the Berkshires, and I studied yoga there. And later I studied in Southeast Asia. I went and studied Thai massage. And I came back and studied Swedish massage, and I directed for a while the school of massage at Kripalu. And then later on, I began to teach yoga and qigong. So we're going to be doing some qigong today, some self-massage, some chanting. And I thought I would begin with this chant, this one. Do you have it there, Kumiko-san? The Om Namo Gurudev Namo?
Yes, I will share the screen.
You put that up there.
Okay.
Okay, so it says, I bow to the divine teacher within. I bow to the divine teacher within. So we're not singing to a guru or a guru named Dave, you know, but the inner guru, the divine self, the true nature, the original self, or the original blessing of awareness itself. So once you get the rhythm of this, you can just join in. Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Gurudev, Gurudev Namo. Gurudev, Gurudev Namo. Om Namo. Gurudev Namo. Om Namo. Gurudev Namo. Gurudev, Gurudev Namo. Gurudev, Gurudev Namo. Om Namo. Gurudev Namo. Om Namo. Gurudev Namo. Gurudev, Gurudev Namo. Gurudev, Gurudev Namo. Om Namo. Gurudev Namo. Om Namo. Gurudev Namo. Gurudev, Gurudev Namo. Gurudev, Gurudev Namo. Om Namo. Gurudev Namo. Om Namo. Gurudev Namo. Gurudev, Gurudev Namo. Gurudev, Gurudev Namo. Om Namo. Gurudev Namo. Om Namo. Gurudev Namo. Gurudev, Gurudev Namo. Gurudev, Gurudev Namo. Om Namo. Gurudev Namo. Namo. Gurudev Namo. And then taking a breath in and a breath out. And welcome to our session. Just notice if there's a reverberation or an echo of the chant. Do you still hear the chant?
Yes, I think that was me singing.
Lovely. I could hear your voice. All the way from Poland.
Yes. Thank you.
Beautiful. So during the pandemic, chanting was my go-to practice. I've been carrying this guitar around for 45 years. I bought it in Mexico when I went to study Spanish in Mexico, you know, like how long ago was that? 40, yeah, it was 45 years ago. I bought the guitar and I've been carrying it around for that long. And during the pandemic, I had a chance to pick it up and start to learn to play it. And chanting has been such a comfort to me and such a joy. I've always loved to chant, but now I'm chanting in my retreats and in my training. So it's been such a comfort, such a joy, and such a, I think, a miracle that we can share our voices and our songs together in community. And it helps me create the community that that I learned from Hazel and from Ohashi Sensei and from so many other teachers. And so eventually I wrote a book about how to create life-changing workshops. And maybe Kumiko-san, could you show that slide? Do you have the slide of that?
Yes.
So these are some of the products that I've created over the years. The qigong practice, there it is. The qigong practice, qigong and tai chi for healing and vitality. But the designing and leading life-changing workshops is my newest creation, and it happened during the pandemic too. It was finally published during the pandemic. It took me about 10 years to write the book. And I tell one of the first stories in there is my own story about when I was studying Shiatsu with Hazel and how it changed my life and how it took me from there to Kripalu Center for Yoga and Health. And it led to these 25 years that I've been practicing at Kripalu Center for Yoga and Health in the Berkshires. And the third thing you see on there is yin yoga, which is a passive form of yoga. The yang yoga would be the more active, more like vinyasa style or sun salutation style. The yin postures are floor postures, and they're passive, they're yielding and surrendering. So these are the things that I've been doing for the last 25 years, and so grateful for the beginning some 25 years ago with Hazel Sensei. Thank you. Shall we do a bit of qigong now? Would you like to practice some qigong, folks?
Yes.
Excellent. So if you will, sit upright. I'm sitting back from the screen a little bit so you can see my whole body, well, at least my upper body. And when you inhale, let the hands float up. Yeah, let the hands float up. And as you exhale, let the hands float down. And imagine you're filling yourself up with your inhalation, the hands float up. And when you exhale, empty your whole torso, pull the belly at the end of the exhalation, pull the belly in. And when you inhale, expand the belly all the way up to the heart. And when you exhale, empty yourself. So the quickest way to engage the nervous system is the slow, deep breathing. Rhythmic breathing, slow and deep, helps us to engage this nervous system that can be very, let's say, sometimes a little bit on full speed ahead, you know, in our culture. And so it helps us to slow down, to feel what's happening in the body, and to be present here in the moment right now. So the next time the hands go up, let them go up way above your head, palms to the sky, and then turn in either direction. Sometimes the screen is mirrored. Turn in either direction and then let the elbows come down and in, and the hands will pass as soft fists, making fists. And then inhale, lift the elbows, reach up the palms to the sky, turn in the other direction, shift the weight, let the elbows come down and in, let the hands pass as soft fists. And then inhale and clear a space in the forest of your life so that you can be here now in the body with this breath in the present moment. Sometimes the mind is so clouded, and when the mind is clouded, the nervous system is not calm. It can be agitated, it can be less than present. So the next time the hands go up above the head, just leave them up there. And then when you inhale, push on the sky, inhale, push. And as you exhale, let the hands float down. Beautiful. Just notice the arms may feel a little bit longer now, like they belong to you. And then sweep the arms wide and inhale. And we'll gather this chi, this energy, this life force, the ki, and we'll shower ourselves with ki, chi, prana, life force. And each time you inhale, spread your arms out, their arms palm down to shoulder height, and then palms up, inhaling, and then showering yourself with the energy of the earth and the sky, the twin energies, the equal and opposite and complementary forces in the field of time and space. The yin of the earth, palms down to the shoulder height, the yang of the sky, and then showering yourself with yin and yang energy and feeling this presence of chi or ki, life force, prana, that is created by the interaction of the yin and the yang, the dance of the yin and the yang. And this last time you're showering yourself, and then when the hands come down, bring one hand to your heart and one hand down to your belly. And when you inhale, imagine filling the belly and all the way up into the heart. And when you exhale, empty from the heart all the way to the belly, pulling the belly in, drawing the belly in, contracting the abdominals. And then when you inhale, fill from the belly all the way up into the heart. And when you exhale, empty from the heart to the belly, pulling the belly in at the end of the exhalation. And a couple more times, as if you're filling your torso from the basin to the top and emptying from the top down, pulling the belly in at the end of the exhalation. So your ancestors and my ancestors survived because they were a little bit nervous. Every now and then they had to look over their shoulders to see what was there. They took care of themselves by looking around now and then. So it's quite common for us to be looking around, simply the nervous system doing what it does. But when the nervous system is always engaged, of course, then we're agitated as a way of life. And so this long, slow breathing, especially with the movements, can really help us to learn how to be present, learn how to be here now. How are you feeling, everybody?
Good.
Calmer?
Yes, yes.
What I find is that people who are calmer are also kinder and clearer. So this calming the nervous system, I think, is the first thing that we do in our practice so that we can become more clear in the mind and kinder in the heart. Would you like to do a laughter meditation? I think it's one way to pick up the energy. I was driving all day yesterday and and then golfing as well and doing lots of walking. So I've been out in nature, got a little more sun than I really needed to get. But one way to pick up the energy rather than calm the energy is to do laughter meditation. Do you know how to laugh? You remember how to do that? Okay, so this is a belly laughing, thigh slapping laughter meditation. You lift your hands up like this, inhale, and then you go, ha, 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 ha. And again, inhale. Ha, 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 ha. And again, inhale. Ha, 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 ha. Let's do 3 more times. Inhale. Ha, 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 ha. And 2 more times. Inhale. Ha, 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 ha. And 1 more time. Inhale. Ha, 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 ha. Wow. That pick up your energy? I love that practice, frankly. So this next chant is about being happy and free. And I think these practices really help us to be happy and free. This comes also from the yoga tradition. Yeah, the yoga, oh yes, there it is, happy and free. So the yoga invocation is Loka, Samasta, Sukhino, Bhavantu. Would you like to repeat it? Loka, Samasta, Sukhino, Bhavantu. And so what it means is may all beings everywhere be happy and free. And may the thoughts, words, and actions of my own life contribute in some way to that happiness and to that freedom for all. So we can send this to perhaps the people in Ukraine that are suffering right now. Even though it's a terrible tragedy, we can send goodness, goodwill in the face of ill will. We can send happiness in the face of sorrow. We can be happy as a way of being and helping others. So the words go, may we always be happy and free, may we always be happy and free, and then Loka, Samasta, Sukhino, Bhavantu. And then we shine like diamonds in the sun, every one of us shines. And then Loka, Samasta, Sukhino, Bhavantu. May we always be happy and free. May we always be happy and free. Okay, so here it goes. May we always be happy and free. 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 Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. We shine like diamonds in the sun. Every one of us shines. We shine like diamonds in the sun. Every one of us shines. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. May we always be happy and free. 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 Let's go again. Loka samasta Sukino bhavantu loka samasta Sukino bhavantu. We shine like diamonds in the sun. Every one of us shines. We shine like diamonds in the sun. Every one of us shines. Loka samasta Sukino bhavantu. Last time, may we always be happy and free. 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 May all beings everywhere be happy and free. And may the thoughts, words, and actions of my own life contribute in some way to that happiness and to that freedom for all. Yeah. Well, thank you for participating. It's not a spectator sport after all. I hope you're all chanting your lungs, filling your lungs with energy, with chi, with ki, with prana. Yeah, so as I was saying that, you know, our ancestors were a little nervous. They looked over their shoulders now and then. You know, here, when our minds are so distracted by the busyness of our lives, we don't get a chance to really drop into the present moment. And that's why it's so important to feel what you're feeling. So let's take one hand here to the opposite shoulder and squeeze and release and squeeze and release and lift the shoulder and bring it back and down and squeeze and release and lift the shoulder, bring it back and down. So we're moving and squeezing and releasing tension here in the squeeziest trapezius. It's sometimes this muscle can feel a little bit not malleable and soft, but more dense. Am I the only one that feels that sometimes? A lot of tension in the shoulder? Yeah, you can move the neck and the shoulder. And then inhale and exhale and just release it and just feel that side of your body. Oh, yeah, this arm feels a little lower than the other arm. Notice this shoulder's a little higher. So let's go over here and give some attention to this one too. You can hold the elbow and then you can squeeze and release and squeeze and release and lift the shoulder and move the neck and head and take a big breath in and go, ah. You hold tension in your body? Oh, yeah. So many people are struggling right now, you know, there's just a lot of misery and suffering. And, you know, I think the suffering business is going quite well these days. Have you noticed? But what we're in this healing business, yeah, we're really bringing attention to this nervous system that can cause us to be tense all the time. Okay. And then bring one hand behind the neck, just squeeze and release, and squeeze and release, and squeeze and release. And we'll go to this. Take the other hand, inhale, exhale, squeeze and release, and squeeze and release and squeeze. Big breath in, and as you exhale, just let the hands relax. Wow. Does that neck feel a little bit? Yeah. So here, when my neck is really, really, really tense, and it gets that way, especially if I'm on the computer a lot, or, just, busy driving or whatever. So let's take this. It doesn't matter which way you go, but just take a look at your hands to one side or the other. And we're just looking at your palms of your hands. And you take a big breath in. And as you exhale, push away. You can watch me. You push your hands away and then turn your head in the opposite direction. So you're pushing in one direction, turning your head in the other direction. Then when you inhale, look back at your hands. And as you exhale, push away again, turn your head in the opposite direction, pushing and turning at the same time. And then last time, inhale, look at your palms. And this time, as you exhale, push away and hold the breath. Take 3 deep breaths here, inhaling and exhaling. And 2 more times, big breath in, long breath out. And then last time, inhaling and exhaling. And then just let your hands float down, head to center, and just notice what you feel. Oh. So as we don't walk in circles all day, we'll do the other side too. So take a look at the palms of your hands. Take a big breath in, and then as you exhale, push away in that direction and turn your head in the opposite direction. And then inhale, turn and look at your palms. And exhale, push away and turn your head in the opposite direction. And then last time, inhale, take a look at your hands. And as you exhale, push away, turn your head and take 3 deep breaths. Inhaling long, exhaling long. And then big breath in, and as you exhale, release the hands down to the lap, looking to the center. Then roll the shoulders forward and up, squeeze them, squeeze the fists. Exhale back and down, lifting the shoulders forward and up, squeeze, exhale back and down. One more time, forward and up, squeeze the fist, exhale back and down. And 3 times in the other direction, back and up as you inhale, squeeze, exhale forward and down, and 2 more. Inhale, squeeze, exhale forward and down, and last time. Okay. Whew. Are you feeling the breath deeper in your body now? Yeah. That long, slow breath is so important. I have one more chant for you. Mm-hmm. We'll do just a couple more practices, and then I'm interested in taking your questions. And so the last one is called Magnificence. And individually, we are one drop, but together we are an ocean. So the community that you create in with Kumiko-san and Hazel Sensei, you have you are stronger together. You know, if you want to travel fast, go alone. If you want to travel far, go together. And so this individually, we are just one drop, but together we are an ocean. So this one is about community. And I used to watch as in the big hall at Kripalu Center in the Berkshires, as people would come in, and it looked like waves coming in until we had 300 people in the main hall, used to call the main chapel. And they seemed like waves coming in. And so this one is about people, community. It's about the grandeur of the ocean, the greatness of the ocean. If we look from space at this little planet, you see it's blue. That blue is the ocean. So here is magnificence. There is so much magnificence near the ocean. Waves are coming in, waves are coming in. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. There is so much magnificence near the ocean. Waves are coming in. Waves are coming in. There is so much magnificence near the ocean. Waves are coming in. Waves are coming in. Hallelujah. 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 There is so much magnificence near the ocean. Waves are coming in. Waves are coming in. Hallelujah. 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 There is so much magnificence near the ocean. Waves are coming in. Waves are coming in. Last time. There is so much magnificence near the ocean. come in. Waves come in. Individually, we are just one drop. Together, we are an ocean. So I like to do just one more thing. So we just kind of tap up the inside of the arm and tap down the yang side, the outside, and tap up the inside and tap down the yang side. And one more time, up and then down. And then just feel that arm may feel a little more alive, like it belongs to you. And let's go the other side. Tap up the yin side and down the yang side and up the yin side and down the yang side. And one more time. And then clapping for each other and our community, Miko-san's community, Hazel Sensei's community. Yay! Yeah, for the 5 lights.
Oh, Shiatsu people, Shiatsu community, yoga community, bigger.
Ohashi Sensei. Happy birthday, Ohashi Sensei. And then just feel the chi between the hands. This lovely chi. Yeah, the ki, the prana, the life force. We very grateful for this practice, these people here to practice with. And we can conclude my practice now with a bow and a blessing. So this is a blessing from the qigong tradition, qigong. We think kind thoughts about ourselves first, taking a big breath in. As you exhale, let the hands float down, lean slightly forward, and then let the hands float out and inhale and gather all the blessings of the universe and shower these blessings on yourself, repeating to yourself, may I be strong in this body, heart, and mind, safe and protected, calm and connected, happy, healthy, whole, and free. And then brush down the front side of your body and around the knees and up the outside of your body, the yang side, and hold the hips or the low back or the kidney area. Lift the shoulders up. And if you wish, you can hold the breath in. It's more stimulating. And then exhale to the blessing position, looking down, smiling, feeling blessed. Now picture loved ones in your heart and mind, those people you love in your life. And taking a big breath in. As you exhale, let the hands float down and out. And as you inhale, let the hands float up and gather all the blessings of the universe and shower these blessings on your loved ones. May you be strong in body, heart, and mind, safe, protected, calm, connected, happy, healthy, whole, and free. Brushing down the front side of the body and up around the knees and up the outside of the body. You can hold the low back or the kidney area, hold the shoulders up. If you wish, you can hold the breath in. Exhale to the blessing position, looking down, smiling, feeling blessed, and connected to your loved ones and connected to these others here in this community here. And we'll bow to our practices, to Shiatsu, these traditions, taking in a big, big breath. As you exhale, let the hands float down, leaning slightly forward, let the hands float out and up. This time the palms come together and down to the heart as we bow to our practice, to one another here, and to all beings. May all beings be safe and protected, calm and connected, happy, healthy, whole, and free. And may we grow in wisdom and in peace together. Ngasho, thank you for your practice today. Yes, it's so lovely to practice with you. Can I give you one more practice, which is, I call it the James Taylor water sprinkler meditation. You may not have seen this before. You know how a water sprinkler goes like this? It goes or you do this water sprinkler. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Life would be so much better if you only will. That's from James Taylor. Sweet baby James, thank you for your practice today. It's such a pleasure.
Thank you, Ken. That was wonderful. Feels so good.
I hope you had fun.
Yes. Yes.
I'm open to taking a few questions if you have some questions.
Any questions?
Or not.
Hey, so do you have any feedback?
Yes, I do. Now I remember Ken very vividly. He was the most handsome young man in class. And Ken, I want to thank you so much for teaching again and teaching me some really simple, deeply felt, I feel from you, healing exercises. These are wonderful. And I hope that someday, because I am living in a retirement campus, need you. And this would be wonderful for seniors.
Yes.
I have tried to do something here, but it hasn't come together. So maybe you're going to be the answer to come here and open up this gate, because seniors need it.
Yes.
And but the minds aren't open to this, miraculous healing. It's operation, thousands of dollars, 50,000 operation knee.
Yeah.
So I hope someday, we can do this together. And did I hear correctly? You're playing golf?
I play golf, yeah. I'm not a great player, but I like to walk.
Neither am I.
Yeah.
So I am still playing golf. So we'll walk together in golf. Thank you, Ken.
Lovely. We'll walk together in peace on the golf course.
Okay.
Lovely. Well, Hazel, I do teach at a senior center, at a retirement center. And so they have the independent living people. They're still driving cars and getting around. And they're assisted living. And then they have the memory care unit. So I teach in all three of them. And everybody benefits. That the independent people are standing up. In assisted living, they're seated. In the LEP or the memory care, they're seated. But everybody benefits, whether they're standing, seated, in whatever condition they find themselves.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Continue.
Yeah, and so I made that DVD of qigong, and some of those practices are on there.
Okay.
The next one I do will be a seated DVD in the seated qigong or qigong.
Okay.
So that's when I get around to it. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm putting my on-site workshops and training, I'm putting them online, and it's taking time. I'm not really very digitally savvy. I'm not very I'm not a techie guy,
Get help.
We are
Yeah.
not.
I'd like to get my hands on those, Ken.
Oh, they're good. If you can get one,
Yeah.
hold on to them
Okay.
and send them to me. Anything else?
How about you, Virginia? It's so good to see your face, Virginia.
Yeah, it's great to be back. And thank you so much, Ken. I'm also a graduate of the Ohashi Institute, 1989. Woohoo! Yeah, I think you graduated later, actually, because you said 25 years ago.
Yeah.
But I met Kumiko when she was just a young flower coming from Japan. And look at her now. Like, she's so amazing. I'm just so impressed with this global shiatsu. I joined the first day in April of 2020, and Kimiko had this vision because I think the Italians were getting together and meeting online because all of a sudden nobody could meet in person. And then Kumiko just started doing it every week, and she hasn't stopped. It's pretty amazing. We're all kind of going back in person more or less. I don't know, Kripalu opened up and just like it was before?
Well, it started in August of last year, and they've gradually phased it in. They started with R&R, and then I programmed slow yoga and qigong. Slow yoga is the yin and the restorative yoga, and qigong or qigong was the first presenter-led program at New Year's last year.
Oh, fantastic.
We have a couple of programs coming up. One is the slow yoga and qigong or qigong on Labor Day weekend at Kripalu, and then another one at New Year's again. We do them every year at New Year's and this year at Labor Day as well.
Oh,
yeah.
So wonderful. So do you lead some of those? Are you're?
Yeah, that's what I do more now than the body work. I have to say about the body work, I loved teaching it and practicing it. And I spent too much time on my right knee, and the right knee suffered as a result. So I had repetitive stress injury. So so I had to, eventually I went to the table. I did Shiatsu on the table, Shiatsu and Thai massage on the table, and was Swedish as well. But I don't teach the body work anymore and massage. But I offer these retreats, and then I lead trainings for people who want to offer experiential workshops. So teachers, presenters, workshop leaders. And then I do 3 of those a year at Kripalu. And the next one is actually next weekend at Kripalu, the 17th through the 19th. But I do 3 of those a year, and those are, for teachers and workshop leaders.
Wonderful. Yeah. Fantastic. Well, this is always such a treat to get to meet new people. And I shouldn't say new, because I know so many of these people have been around teaching for so long, but we get to meet. I'm just really thrilled that I get to meet people through Kimiko's forum. I have a long time Omega person. I've been working in the wellness center and also teaching staff and some participants, and for years and years. And so Kripalu is like the sister place that I never go to.
I came over to Omega. It's a great place.
But I stopped going there. My last summer was 2019. And, I realized in this presentation that you did, Ken, I realized that it's not my life, it's not my full life anymore. What what people on the screen are doing, Shiatsu or body work or healing arts. It's not my full-time thing anymore. And I kind of miss it. It's like it slips away. And then those things happen where you start to feel how holistic it is. What a wonderful holistic lifestyle it is. So thank you.
It's a very precious practice, and I will be forever grateful to Hazel Sensei and to Ohashi Sensei and Kumiko-san for spreading this practice, because people really need it.
Yeah, and it's such a great reminder. I think especially after the isolation from the last 2 years, it's good to be reminded that this whole body of knowledge exists, and that we, those of us that have been circulating in this field, we can also spread the word. We can continue to do it. So thank you so much for the reminder. I'll be looking out for your book, and yeah, fantastic. And Hazel, nice to see you. I know you probably don't remember me, but I remember you from the Ohashi Institute.
I do. Thank you.
Oh, so nice to see everybody. So is there anybody wants to share the experience? Self-care and self-love and giving the healing energy to others. It's such a beautiful thing. And Virginia, we are waiting for you to come back, give more sessions. Virginia is also such a beautiful, she has such a beautiful movement. And all the students are always, I love it. She moves so beautifully. Same as Hazel, she's such a beautiful being. Her movement was always so inspiring. Ken, thank you so much. Such a beautiful boy, so calming, so helpful and inspiring. Eva, would you like to say something?
Yes. So nice. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Ken. Your presence, the way you talk, that I feel so much love to you. I would love to hug you and right now. And you made me feel like in safe space, in home, like a child in a safe home. So so much gratitude. Thank you so much. I received so much strength from you to give others, to be the light, to spread the light, to sprinkle the love.
Shower the people.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Eva. I see that in you, spreading the love.
Oh, yes, so much. And feeling the support means so much. You are that support. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I just have to give a shout out to Eva, because Eva has been together with Kimiko on this journey, presenting every week since April 2020, which is pretty amazing, because first Eva was in New York and then she went back to Poland and continued being, notwithstanding the time change, and helping spread the word, right, through your social media and just your presence and her positivity and love, and just such a bright light, Eva. It's so nice that you're, with everything going on in the world, right? You're just like holding the space, helping to hold the space.
Thank you so much. And Ken expressed it, my philosophy, because in this world, we need to cultivate our love, our light, to spread light, not just with kind words, but with the whole presence. So I cultivate my light, and thank you so much. Yes. I'm happy, and I created a Shiatsu Global Media Project to support other practitioners with their journey, with their businesses. because I see that there's so simple steps that you can do to have more exposure for your potential clients, patients. And we need to spread the word out there so more people can have the opportunity to benefit from healing and healers, because this is important right now. So you can reach out to me. I can give you some tips and support in advertising. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Have a great weekend. And I see you soon. It's gonna be July 9th with Natalia. She made a beautiful card with the children. Children is doing the alcohol, Hazel.
Huh?
Isn't it wonderful? So she's gonna be here from UK next month in July. So everybody be safe, be happy. Thank you everybody for joining today. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
So much.
Thank you.
What a great presentation.
My pleasure. Thank you.
See you soon. Bye.